All right, science fiction people, or anybody who happens to be watching this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video essay about making a video essay. So buckle up. Here are the things that I typically require, but also a few helpful tips along the way that I've picked up. First of all, I've logged into WeVideo. I am in the editor already. If you're not sure how to do that, you go to WeVideo.com. You click on log in with your Google student account. Make sure you're logged into your Chromebook or device with your student account, because otherwise it will not work and you won't get the version. There's a code in my assignment. You should go to your dashboard and type in that code. Right down here, you will have a place that says apply code. We're not going to do that because we don't need to apply code because I've already applied a code. You're going to create a video. So I've clicked on video. And we're just going to call it this. I don't know if this is going to mess up what I'm working on right now, but it is probably recording me. All right, so what you've got is this blank editor screen. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up to the top and click on text, okay? Because one of the most important things you need to do is put your name and a title of your video on there, and you don't want to have to slide everything later. So what I would do is I would pick a snappy title type of animation that you like. If you put the code in, then you have all kinds of stuff available to you. Pick one that doesn't really distract from what you're doing. So I don't know which one you want to pick, but we're going to drag it down here, all right? So when you notice when I hover over it, it turns orange. If you hover over these three bars or three bars, you're going to get two pencils. Click on the first one, and this is where you can call it making a video. Now, in this case, you can use it and say, write all that in there. If you don't like the color, you can change it to whatever color you want it to be and save your changes. Now, this is what your video looks like. You're going to get, and it's going to stay there for about 8 seconds, which is not too long. All right. Meanwhile, what I'm doing, I'm recording. This stuff is going to show up here, and I'll be able to pull my video down, but we're not going to mess with that. What you're going to be doing is you are going to go back to, you're going to click on My Media, and that's going to bring you back to the editor. And this is where these buttons here show up. What I recommend that most of you are going to do is you're going to click on record, and you're going to record yourself talking about the prompts for class in science fiction or interstellar. You have, I think, 9 or 10 prompts to pick from. You're going to talk about 2. So record yourself talking about those. And then you're going to set them the pictures. If you're doing fences or some other video, you'll do something similar. So let's just do that right now. I won't actually record. Oh, I'll actually have recording in process. So I'm not going to be able to do that, but what it's going to do is take you to another screen where you will see a picture of a little record button. You're going to click it, and it's going to let you record as you'd expect. You're going to click save, and then you're going to come back, and you will have something that looks like this. You will have some audio that looks like this, and you're going to drag that down to your audio. Notice that it says, no, bad, red color. You can't put it here, but it will let you put it in the audio track. So I don't know what this actual audio looks like. Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll hear it. It's probably some other project I've done. So what you have is you talking about something. Now what you need to do is go and get pictures of the stuff that you're talking about to go with your audio. So when you look at these layers here, you've got your tracks. The top one here, think of it like a cake. Whatever you put on the top is going to show up. So if you write happy birthday on top of the cake, you're going to see it. If you write it and then you put the frosting over it, nobody's going to know it's a birthday cake unless you tell them. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pictures and put them beneath the text, because the text will show up on top of it. Let's see what our video looks like now. All right, so it is recording. This is just me, just kind of a quick recording thing that I ended up not using it. So how embarrassing for me, whatever. So you will have yours. I don't know how long your video is going to be. I may have a time limit. I may not. The dirty secret here is, like, you should talk as long as you need to and always be interesting. If you feel like you need to redo something, then redo it and make it shorter. But I'm not going to grade you based on it going too long, unless it's too long and it was unnecessary and kind of bloated. But you know what? This is one of your first attempts at making a WeVideo. So just getting it done and making all the things work and making the pictures line up with what you're talking about, I'm going to be happy with you doing that. So basically what you're going to need to do is, you can see I have lots and lots of pictures and videos and pictures and GIFs and things that I've uploaded because I've been using this for several years. For you, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go find pictures of what you're talking about, which means pause the movie that you're watching, take a screenshot, save it to a folder, and then repeat. Go get all the pictures that you need, and then you're going to click on import. and then you're going to go get your pictures. For you, if you're using a Chromebook, you're going to probably click browse to select, and you're going to go to your files. If you're using some other iPhone or something else, you have a different place to go, and I can probably help you out with that, but I'm not going to explain all of the different varieties of where to get that. It'll be in some sort of file folder or whatever, Windows Explorer type of thing. However, if you're doing Interstellar or if you're doing Fences, and I have shared a folder with you called Interstellar GIFs or Fences GIFs, you can go to Google Drive and you can find that folder. So if you type in, just do Fences GIFs, if you do that and then you click one and then select, go to the bottom and then hit Shift and select them all, you can upload them all. And you'll notice, I don't know where it'll show up for you. There they are. They are uploading. And that means once these are here, you can use these and you can drag these down. Here are some other ones that I've used. So I'm just going to load this up with a bunch of junk that I have found to kind of give you an example. And if, you know, in my video, if I'm talking about video games right here, then this would be the part that would link up with it. If I'm talking about, you know, 2001 or space or whatever, but I want it to go longer, you're going to make it go longer. Nobody wants to look at a GIF or a picture for like 10 seconds. So you want to get many of them, is what I would recommend. Other things you need to know. We talked about text. I don't think you're going to need to do much with audio, but audio would be like maybe you want to have some music to play into the video. That's the one that everybody uses. So if you use that, you'll kind of mark yourself as an amateur, which you are. But, you know, maybe you want to dig around for something else. If you have music that you absolutely positively want to use, like the Interstellar score or something else, then you're going to need to obtain that by legally getting it and downloading it and uploading it to WeVideo, or being, you know, whatever. So other things you need to know, let's see. So once you've put this together and you have all the tracks you need, if you have more videos that you want to try to cram in here, you can add more of these. If you're making a video like me, where you have your video narration as well as your audio, you can isolate that and change it. And you probably noticed that I have a green screen. I'm recording that. I'm going to get rid of it and make myself blend in because I'm fancy. Once you're done, you're going to click on finish, which if I do this, I don't know what it's going to do for me. You're going to give it a name, something like Fences or Interstellar by your name. I'm going to call it my video too, because I'm not going to save this. And what you're going to do is pick your thumbnail of what you want it to look like. And up to you if you want it to be high def or standard def. Click the make it public, publish it as many places as you want, and then click export. I'm not going to do this because I don't want to actually publish this thing that I've just made, although I'm going to get done and I'm going to publish the thing once I've made it, but I'm not going to publish the one within the video. Now we're getting into like Inception video within video, and my head's going to explode, but you get the idea. All right. So if you have further questions, please let me know, because this is just a crash course in it. And I understand what I'm asking you to do may be more complex, but I think it's also a skill worth cultivating. So hit me up on email, or whoever your teacher is, let them know that you have questions, and we will be around to help you out.
Let's go. I, oh, let's go.
And I'm clicking all kinds of the wrong things. Now I'm done.